Hello friends, very good morning. Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders, and I'm welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this live session, we are going to find out some trade opportunities based on our Google Sheet scanner. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. And if this live session, anyone who are joined on this live, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Yesterday we find some opportunities in some trades. In OFSs it was perfect. In Infosys can given you some 2 or 3 rupees. In the PVR not triggered our entry point. So maybe today we can try to find some newer opportunities based on our Google Sheet scanner along with our advanced option strategy. And whatever the trades and in this video which we are shown that it's for a purely an informational and educational purpose. And if you want to trade on this thing which we are discussing here, you can do your own research and you can try to track that particular stocks. In sheet is updating, no problem. So anyone who are on the live, please let me know the voice and video clear in the chat box. Thanks for like this video. Okay, again today and fourth consecutive day negative opening, but today it's about a very flat. Nifty is on 14 points and Bank Nifty 20 points and Finance Nifty is 20 and Bank Nifty is more than 40 points. Okay, I think today the expiry day in index. Yes, maybe today Bank Nifty and Nifty weekly options, right? Let me check that. Option stocks. Current price is 43,800. Yeah, weekly expiry is going to be happen today, and be careful about weekly trades, weekly options in index, and maybe it's going to be close. If ATM and OTM options is going to be expire worthless, so you have to very careful on buying the ATM and OTM options even today's scenario in expiry day. Okay, so careful about the trades. The 14 points in Nifty in daily time frame. So yesterday also we are looking for gap down and recover and gap down and recover. Today is third day started with, but today is a very flat. Yesterday it looks like a hammer candle and closed above the hammer. Maybe today the trend reversal or continuation should be possible in the Finance Nifty, but it doesn't broke in Bank Nifty and exact hammer on 14. But yesterday candle is not updated here and maybe updated soon some of this stuff, but it's nifty, it's updated, maybe that high. If you are focusing for a long here above the level, which is around for 19,465 with the stop loss below 19,257, it's a positional holding. At least from that level, that low is almost 724 points, and the middle is around 19,629. Maybe that level is easy to reach on Nifty with this stop loss below the hammer candle. Yeah, very good morning, Dinesh, and good morning, Anand sir. Can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Can you please update here in the chat box? One more minute, market is going to be start. Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks for your update. Okay. Nifty and Bank Nifty also looks like the same, but the next day, that is the 16th candle is not here, and we should wait for it. Sometimes it's happened after market open, it will update. And from there, in Bank Nifty, almost from the top, from 21st July, it reaches the top, and it reaching towards almost 2,500 points down. Maybe recovery that we can expect up to 45,000. Okay, so no problem. So today it started, but it is not the right one. So let me refresh it. The candle is not updated still. 16. Nifty 38 point down. Maybe if it breaks above 465, we can expect for some upside move. Let me track on Nifty. This top level. And Finance Nifty is looking good. The bottom yesterday is a gap down. And again, we can expect a reversal from the bottom after consecutive downtrend. So we find our technical gap down and recovered as a positive and only above 19,610. That is also be possible as a positional trade. 19,610. That should be, if it breaks, we can expect an upside move. Maybe I think after the bottom, so maybe recovery should be possible because previously the market started moving from that zone only. Maybe this act as a zone for same price. It recovered and it give you such a big move. Maybe that act as a demand zone like Nifty also, but Nifty from that point it was keep on rising. Is struggling. So only for 19,465. Let me look. Bank Nifty now turns positive, but we don't have that data. So that is the issue here. Okay, 14th and 17th, 16th data which is not available. So let me remove that. So Bank Nifty futures. Yeah, in futures we have a 16th data, and same like that Bank Nifty also we can expect for some reversal from the bottom on 44,147, the high future. Okay, so let me track, and this candle low around 43,818 should be the stop. What is happening on Lupin? Lupin is keep on rising when a top, and already it given you entry point by gap up opening. Today it started with gap up, that's why it is in the top list. Okay, so 56 is our entry point, 1080 call option on weekly basis. Monthly it is already given you some targets, 1080 call option. Look at this, it's a gap up. Okay, if any stock which open by the gap up, so better to avoid the stock, and it is also open above the previous day high. Maybe the chances for a trend continuation and trend reversal both should be possible, but most of the time the trend reversal would be possible. So you need to very careful if it is open above gap up. So that's why we are not taking entry before 9:30. So simply to avoid that gap up and gap down mistakes. Okay, that is the main reason we are not take any entry by opening itself. Okay, sale 7.05. I think a loop in OFSS again 149 and may not be started yet. Check OFSS. OFSS 149, but right now it is not active. And the Infosys in the same price, and trend which you are looking for, again a trend also triggering our entry point, what we are expecting that can be triggered right now, but it is happening around before 9:30. That's the reason. And S cards also be around 121. Polycap, NTPC, PEL, lot of stock will be in the top list. Maybe we can look at this. Trend 1900. That should be 85 and 85.6. 86 is our breakout and already it is triggered. And maybe the chances it can be move higher, 400 large size, volume, okay, the minimum quantity which is traded. Maybe we should wait. In what happened in escorts, 2600, 121. So that has also been nearing. Already it started with 130 open high. Because over the today's open is around 130, maybe due to some gap up. So only if you want to focus escorts, we need to focus only above 130 plus. Okay, after 930 that should be a better one. In Polycap 4700, already we seen that. Polycap 4700. So 198, 209, there is a 10 rupees gap and only 3 quantities which is traded. So that also we need to track. NTPC weekly positional 215. I think someone, yeah, trend at 86, Infosys 42, S-Cars, I think it's more. Video quality is low. I have an excellent connection at this moment. Okay, you just change the setting that you can change your video quality to 1080, then it will be better. But my side is working. Anyone who are facing the same issue, quality of video, maybe your internet also you need to check, please. And the trend looping or pre, that is a 930 before 930 trigger. And NTPC 215, what is happening on NTPC 215 call? It was in lower level weekly opportunity. So after 4 consecutive days, yesterday's slight recovery. This one which we can track. And what should be the large size is around 3 key. So let me track this one. So no problem. Okay, so NTPC PEL 52. And we should wait overall market in the last 1 week or 10 days. It is a very flat, and how it is very flat after gap up or gap down opening, and it was a very flat move like that is going on. Monthly positional Dixon became trying to loop in, yeah, 990. Now it is 121. Maybe today is gap up, no looping. That option is not active today as of now. 990. Look at this 136 140 is the current price because of due to that liquidity, because it is a deep in the money. But if you are holding position, we can easily able to exit around 134. Huge gap between the buy and deep in the money. Current price is around 1128. We are looking for a 990, which is exactly more than 130 intrinsic value. So let me go for a temporary sheet. Temporary sheet still we are working on it. So maybe update by this weekend or by this month end, we will be getting some update by using this temporary sheet. It's a quick earlier entry which we can easily find out. Lot of opportunities which came here. So if you are finalize this, and we can get even more opportunities on this. Lot of slab. Ashok Leyland, what's happening on Ashok Leyland? 187. It was keep moving higher. Ashok Leyland, yeah, 87. I think 190. So that's a big move from 145. So 5.95. Ashok Leyland, 6 rupees is our entry. Already triggered yesterday, and today also it moves around 6.6 plus. A better first breakout we can focus. HAL 3800 155. Already we seen the same. 55. Already today also it is moving 171. Yesterday 165. So already triggered, and it is more than our expected point. Monthly is to be doubles now on the same price. Saraf OFSS and monthly positional is 3900. Yesterday we are looking weekly positional, that was given you such a big move. And monthly positional is around 3900, and the entry price is around 226. At this moment it is not active. 3900, currently 196 228. Look at this, the liquidity issue, almost 30 points gap between buyers and sellers, and also no quantities were traded. The last price is 219.5, that here mentioned, the liquidity issue. So simply ignore this. Bank of Baroda 17 to 17.2 to 18.25. L&T Finance Holding 10.6 to 11.25. Tut Finance still on same price. Alchem Indicatro, GNFC, Apollo Tire. SBI is very good this month. Okay, not such a big move. So immediately after market open, very flat moves going on. Escorts trend. Look at this looping is around 57, and immediately it gap up opening, na? So gap up opening, and now it is nearby to that entry point. So that's the reason looping 111080 call. Look at this gap up, now it is turns red. Okay, so if you are taking our position, so we may be losing very quickly. So due to that gap up and gap down. Okay, so that's the reason we are not going to focus at trades before 9:30. So better to avoid such a thing. And Infosys now it is 40. Polycab will be came here for 700. And TPC, PEL are those stock. And Tata Steel I think yesterday triggered and it's a low value stock. ABB not liquid one. 46 point down on Nifty, 10 rupees down on Banknifty at this moment. Between 59. So better to avoid. After 9:30 we can plan. So now let's wait for 2 more minutes. And it was a negative candle, so mostly technical gap up, and it was a down on breaks below the past 5 minutes. Maybe we are expecting the downside. So don't focus that looping. And ASCAR slightly moving 2600. Maybe we can track here. And previous yesterday we are looking for this, and that level is 122. Now it is 134 as a holding. Maybe today it given you the opportunity, but we should wait. Trend slightly moving higher 1900. It was a gap up, and it moves in the first 15, almost top level. Okay, so let me check your bank nifty will be added here. The charts, daily chart. Yeah, I think it's updated. Nifty, finance nifty. Okay, so we should wait, and if you find any good opportunity in a put side, go for Tata Steel, something like that. Go for, yeah, looking good. The daily time frame, huge rejection and started moving down, and maybe that one is, if it is liquid, maybe a good opportunity. Go for it. If it is a liquid, should be a good opportunity on 5200, 274 to 81, and volume is 4800. That's okay. 150 lot size, and that one is 281. Okay, that should be a good one. around 289. If it is breaks, we can try go for 5200 put option around 189. Yesterday also it started recovered and after consecutive down, and maybe yesterday's high also broken to 69 and our breakout point to 89. Maybe 289 should be a breakout. Let me track this one for an intraday opportunity. The X cards around the same. Remove that X card. And we are looking for this NTPC. What's happening on container corporation and daily time frame? Okay. It's a vote from the top of 714. We are finding 650, almost 60 points, 10% down on 5 sessions. And whenever you find out an opportunity, you need to find that fresh breakout for your intraday. And positional trade, it may be a different one. So if you are using advanced strategy of our class, that does also be a different one. Look at looping 51 now. That's the reason we are ignoring that. NTPC not moving yet. OFS is 132 right now. Because overall market is in a range negative. And put side, some of lot of stocks we created. Sale 10 rupees higher. PVR, that's also working better. Yesterday we made one video regarding the CPR, right? Today how many stocks? Like Tata Steel. Four days, it's huge. Sorry, just three candles keep on moving lower from the opening. Look in 52. Recent 1080. You can see after a technical gap up, it was a negative candle in the first 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and the low is broken, and from 61 now it is 52. At this bottom around 53 now it is trading. The previous level is around 50.75. Maybe that gap to be filled. If it has came to around 51, so maybe the gap to fill. And if you want to focus, we can focus at this point around 50.75. Maybe already it is a gap up. Chances to bounce back from this level should be possible. So let me track at that level. I think Tata Steel 121 put option in weekly. Tata Steel it started recovering back. Today started positive on daily time frame. Maybe the chances. Tata Steel. It's about a doji. First 2 days, it's a big move. Almost yesterday it went higher, almost 6.2. 5.5 is our entry. It's about a previous entry, maybe a positional building. And if you have any questions or doubt also, you just ping me here in the chat box. Happening Sipla. After this high, it started moving. Not a good move. Once it is bounce around 51 level, so we can track 850 quantity. Almost high is 71, 51. Nothing move. Very flat at this moment. Daily candle, it looks like a doji, and maybe the premium decay is going to be happen. That is happening now. Premium decay. $43,900 is the current premium price. In maybe ATM 43,900. Both can be possibly decaying its own premium. Perfect doji on Bank Nifty. The Lupin doesn't give you the opportunity, it reversed back. PEL 1020, maybe around 53. Yeah, that would be a new opportunity. So around 53, that we can track. Currently 53.1, so we can track 53. That should be an entry point. So which we can use for an intraday or up to holding up to tomorrow, because it's a weekly, and Friday we are going to change our strike prices for next week. Okay, so as an intraday fresh breakout, so which we can focus. And what should be the lot size? Around 750. Okay, at least 2.3 rupees, that may be a good enough. Around 53, that's okay. PEL, the lot size. 52, 53. So exactly on the range. So let me track this also. It's also not moving, and Lupin not reaching our expected. Maybe this time it's going to be reach around 51. So that I am looking for 51. So if it is reached, maybe we can try at a low, because a lot of people who bought that, so they are going to, yeah, 51 right now. Exactly. So maybe an intraday, so we can focus. Even it is lower than a 51 now. But we are expecting some levels to reach, and the gap and opening by the gap, it was filled right now. In 5 minutes, you can see the previous day high is something around 50.75. And the gap is exactly filled. Almost the gap is something like 10 rupees that was filled. So that is the reason we are not trying to take a position at the top level. It always SBAN already given you such a good result on this month and put side around 625, and still it is moving lower and maybe recovery at the bottom. So look at this. Yesterday candle is, so from that top almost 620, now it is moving towards 550. It's almost a huge down. And even this scenario, so we are finding out on a reversal opportunity at the bottom. Maybe previously that drop base rally candle, something like that. So drop and base rally pattern. So maybe this area act as a demand zone, right? From there only market moves. And again market came to the same point nearby this level, and the chances for going upward. Okay, so but we don't find out any reversal candle. But as per our positional concept, we find a trade opportunity in SBIN in a downside that was given you monthly positional. It's a topmost stock, almost 60% from our entry 36. Now it is 15. That was a good move, so which we are get it from that. Okay. Better. So okay, PEL 53, now it is 40 is higher, but now looping is around 48.9. So maybe the chances it can be recovered from that low. We should wait. And something like which you are looking for, go for is not triggered, and looping which you triggered, and this one also be triggered. So such a breakout. So overall market is very slow. No problem. It's a boring market. Up and down on Bank Nifty, very flat. Daily time frame, everything was a doji. Now back looping 51. The same which we are expecting a reversal from the bottom. Okay, so instead of taking at the highest level, we are trying for this. The bottom 51 and the large size is around 850. Okay, that's good enough. But still now overall is negative. Bank Nifty is around 16, but Nifty almost 64 points down from previous close. Exactly 51 on looping. And the scores moving at 151 now. Good. Trend also moving. PEL and the same. And yesterday entry OFSS is nearby less than our entry. And Infosys now 39. Polycap looping 51.7. Okay, I think 51.7 means that's okay. 70 paisa, which increased. Okay, that is good. At least 2 rupees more than 1500. Okay, that's right. PL 52.1. Loop in again 52. B saw 20 PC not moving. Yeah, very good morning, Ramesh. Thank you for joining here. Tata Steel, JSW Steel. Support after 3 consecutive days. Now it is a very flat and doji. We have to wait. Today, is there any stocks which forming a hammer? PL taken at 51. Okay, so that one which already given you the breakout, we need to wait and it may be going to give you some opportunity. Yesterday is about recovery after a down, so maybe the chances to recover from this low, that should be possible. I think yesterday a lot of stocks forming a hammer. Britannia, perfect. After a downtrend, we find that it is in a hammer. The bottom, so maybe we are looking for a trend reversal. Petronet also be the same. Yes, but the high is not broken here. JK Cement, the high is not broken yet. The trend 1900 is moving higher. It is huge. But the entry got triggered yesterday, right? Sorry. At the 1986. 86 may be triggered in the first 15 minutes. That's the reason. Yeah. It made a high of 100. And now it is slightly moving higher. TPC beats out. So a lot of stocks is not moving yet in bigger range. So very narrow range we can try within intraday. So like that one. Squads, the one which is moving today. That's good. PL 51. So right now it is trading around 46. Let me wait and check what is going to happen. And I think Banknifty turns positive. Maybe we are planning for a positional kind of trade, not for an intraday. So better to wait in positional opportunities we can try. Nifty slightly turning positive and look for our Camarilla. I think it was started from here on S3 and it's not gone behind the S3 and it was started recovering back. Maybe 44,057 should be R3 level that can be possible to reach quickly. Nifty still is lower. Yeah, it is trading below S3. Overall, it's confusing and not a good chances to track a big movable stocks. Again, India Bulls are also performing and B South slightly moving higher. Punjab National Bank also looking good. To PNB. I think 63 and it is a huge difference. 4 rupees is our entry point. Current premium is 2.35. So better to avoid. But today it's looking good. I think PNB, you can see. In daily time frame, 5 minutes, I think it has broken the R3, R4, and on the first 5 minutes candle, and it was keep on moving higher. A good move. And IBUL, it was not a liquid one for option trading, and that is also slightly gap higher like that. Bsoft, what's happening on Bsoft? It's also moved higher in the top, and maybe some reversal candles at the top level. So better to wait. And PEL now return back to 49 and Lupin also be 50 nearby 49 185. And go forward, which we are looking for to 89, it was not given you any opportunities. Polycap 4700, which came to that top. 31, 36, our entry point is around 236 point. So maybe we can look at, and volume is working and bias LS is also be working, and which we can look for a polycap only above 236, and look like Jindal in the downside 820 put option. Sorry, it should be JSW. So it already given you the breakout and it went to 36. Now it has returned back, and again the level is going to be break. So 33 better to avoid. In National Aluminum previous day entry, in morning it was 5 rupees and 5.5. Now it has recovered back again. In National Aluminum 95. Already it given you the entry and it went up to more than 1 rupee. So lot size is big, around 8,000, 7.5. Again retracement. So if it is okay, then you can go for. Overall, a slow move and not such a big changes happening in even stocks also. But if you are watching with our sheet, we don't get entries, many entries. So we simply avoiding the false entries with our scanner. That's it. Loop in again, maybe a 51.65, 39.10 on PEL, juggling Banknifty, Finance Nifty. Polycap only 236 and above, we can look for this. To 30 right now, to 36, and that will also be a fresh breakout. So let me track and only above to the level. Most nearing Polycap to 34. PVR INX is around 108, so we can focus only 111 and above, because yesterday high and day before yesterday also be the same high. Infosys now slightly down. OFSS after moving higher, now it is trading around 106. 184, I think yesterday high OFSS 4000 call. From 120, it moves to 184. Shriram Finance on 87, it's a so far distance. Godrej Properties consumer product also be there in the list, but it's not triggered on our first 1 hour. Maybe after 12 o'clock or 2 o'clock, we got opportunity positional bill. But this is a scanner which is working on till the live market. So at the end of the day, we will be getting a lot of opportunity if we are tracking this. Thanks for liking this video. So if you are still not like this video, hit your like button on this video. And if you are still not subscribing this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button to subscribe the channel and getting more updates on intraday and positional trading strategies. Okay, polycap to 38 and exactly that which triggers on our entry point. Our entry point is around 236.2. Now it is 236.2. And that is what our entry point. So this one triggered and now currently 233 something showing you right now. So we can try that one. And once we get a idea, then we can, so if you want to buy, that is what a breakout that already happened. In the PL now 49, Lupin also be 49, Go Forge, which I'm looking for to 89 and above. So due to that market very slow and we don't get many more opportunities. But if you get any opportunities right now today and due to expiry, weekly expiry, look at this Nifty is trading around 81 or 82 points down from previous close. But at the same time, but Bank Nifty is around 25 point positive. So mixed view, so we should wait. And in this hour may not be a liquid and it was same price which is showing 11.7 is the entry and currently 1 and 12.9 is the price. I think it's the same which is happening on yesterday also. While looking for an options, you should focus the quality like liquidity and the volume. So that is very important. Okay, so instead of taking a trades in options, stock options is mainly because index option is always liquid, no problem for that index option. But the stock option we have to focus very careful. The selection is very important. $95 on Polycap, to 25, 95%. It triggers our entry now to slightly lower. As a positional, we can take and hold like that. Also not moving and TPC, so I removed it. I'm just looking for this at a hammer 2 days back. And maybe if that breaks above 670, so we can expect some upside move. So, ID, yeah. It's the 2. If you have any questions or doubts, you just ping me here in the chat box. Both Nifty and Finance Nifty is recovered. Bank Nifty and Finance Nifty is recovered. And Nifty still is moving lower, maybe R4 level, it's nearing to that R4, Cambrella level. Sorry, S4. Cambrella S4 nearing to that level. Yes, sir, Gujarat Gas, Sudhakar Raju. I think you are new to my channel. Thanks for joining here. And thank you so much. Thanks for joining here. Gujarat Gas. Okay, so look at this. It's a clear downtrend, and it was a rejection from support 3, act as a resistance after this gap down. But it is a huge hammer. Okay, by gap down, and the gap is already filled. Okay, it was a gap down, and within 3 days the gap is filled, and now it is moving lower, and it broken previous weak support also at this moment. Maybe the next support level on this should be 443, and we should wait up to that level. If we came below 443, we can look for, or if it is crossed above 463, we can expect upside. So this is what I asked for level. So as for reversal also be possible, and at this level, but as of now it's a clear downtrend at the fifth consecutive down candles. Maybe it continues a reversal, but we don't want to plan any trades at this level, and we can plan so either above 463 or even below 443. So wait for this range and maybe a good one. And in weekly, very flat, you can see in weekly very flat range. Maybe last week only it broke in some low 450, and it's not good at the weekly basis. It is a very flat and a very narrow range. Better to avoid, you can try for some other stock. Yeah, thank you so much, welcome. And it's a very flat now, don't want to go for that. Till trend escorts polycab now 7% lower, and PEL seam and PVR INX only above 111, Lupin 49.5, so immediate gap up, and it was down. Now it is not showing you any such a big progress. It was very flat. The reason we are not trying to take a trades in the pre-opens, that is the immediately after market opens. Okay, I hope now Polycab recovered back and Lupin okay, PEL okay. So let me update the same details on the end of today's video in the evening. And maybe if you are holding, so you can hold with your one stop loss, and maybe this opportunity which we find out on a live session. And if you wish to join our paid sessions on advanced option strategies, the website link which I have already provided and the app link also given. And you can go to the courses and you will be finding out that the advanced strategy course and also be the charting. So this week the charting course is going to be updated. And if you wish to learn to create your own scanners and screeners, this course is for you. Okay, so after learning this, and you can create your own customized indicators and scanners, and with this course. Okay, and this is the advanced option strategy, positional strategy class, and recorded and one-to-one also be available. So you can go to read the ratings, and you will be getting idea about this course. And thank you so much. Thanks for watching this, and we'll meet you on next live session tomorrow. And thank you so much. Thanks for being here. And if you are still not like this video, please hit your like button on this video. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll meet you on tomorrow's session. We'll update you the trade details by tomorrow for evening. We will get what is happening. So these are all the options which we are looking for. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching here, and keep supporting and subscribing the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks to you all. Thank you, Anand. Thank you.